I was hoping he was gonna do it because I could keep that as the fucking.
No, you know what? Fine. Give me that cue line again.
No, it's not natural anymore.
No. Hey everyone, welcome to One Loose String, the only show on the internet that is hosted by three, yes, count it, 1, 2, 3, cis straight white men.
Look at us.
We are not treading new ground. I would say that we are.
We are blazing a new trail.
We are blazing a new trail. We are exploring new territory.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
Sure, why not?
That's all I've got. That's the end of the episode. Bye, everyone. No.
Bye.
Bye.
And stop it.
Last time.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, shit. I'm Pepper.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Jason.
The three aforementioned cis white men.
Yes.
Three of us. That's right. Yep.
It's my world building episode, which means I get to talk to you about my ideas, which is a terrifying concept.
Yeah.
Last time, Michael was a colossal dick. And he almost murdered us.
Good, we're setting a precedent. Now I can let loose.
So, no, well, so yet again, I am going to try and bring the temperature down.
My adventure wasn't that, fucking
The last
chaotic.
time you went to a desert, I don't think you can say we're bringing the temperature down.
Well, bringing the temperature down was a metaphor.
Of course. Yeah.
We're not
something
bringing
we're
the
known
temperature
for.
down. We're not bringing the temperature down. As a matter of fact, I think we do this in character. What do you say?
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
You guys are sitting in your office/living space. Eric is, like, clutching his leg because he got stabbed by a rapier of wounding in there a couple days ago.
All right, I still have that.
Are we?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Eric,
you do still have that.
Eric kind of leans over and goes, "So why did you stab me again?"
Look, Eric, it was an accident. I shouldn't have that. So.
Oh, so I can keep it?
You know what, buddy? If you want to use it for this mission, you can use it for this mission.
I shouldn't have done that. Oh no.
You're letting him have the rapier of wounding?
You know what? Yeah, I'll let him have the rapier of wounding.
I can have the Furbadurber.
Yeah, so you can have the Furbadurber. It's a new magic item I've just made.
So, go ahead. I didn't think we'd have to roll, but you're now trying to conceal an item that you shouldn't have.
I don't have it on me right this second.
Oh, it's like in your room?
Yeah, I put it in my room.
Okay. It's your shiny and you kept it in your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
They're not gonna toss my cell unless they have reason to.
Finn is, like, covered in bandages and is just, like, super fucked up. Still. Like you're physically fine. You've taken your long rest and all that. But you're not happy, I would say.
No, I'm not.
And a new sense of mortality might fill you. As you guys are sitting there, Irvin is off not being a part of this.
Irvin's off doing his own non-plot related things.
Yes, exactly. And you guys hear down the hallway, because your door is just kind of like lazily half open, you start hearing the clomping of hooves.
Alright.
And coming to your door, you see, like, having to duck in, about a 7-foot-tall centaur that has, like, long... Like, it fades from, like, teal to blonde to back to teal hair. Male. And a lab coat.
Okay, wait, question. Does the lab coat, like, split up the middle towards the bottom and, like, wrap around the horse, or does it drape along the back of the horse?
At first glance, it just drapes along the back of the horse.
How do you wear pants?
There is no pant. He's shirt-cocking it. Absolutely shirt-cocking it. Donald ducking this motherfucker. He's got, like, really fine fey features. You don't really see his ears. They're behind that. It's a lot of hair. That's, like, going down to about, like, where it starts to turn into horse. And the horse mane is like a dark chestnut. It's beautifully groomed and maintained. As he kind of clomps in, he steps up just like into the room and says, "Oh, hello there.
Hello?
You
Oh.
must be Eric." Oh, I'm sorry. And he like pulls out from one of his pockets. He pulls out a piece of paper. Eric Steelguard and his steed.
That's me.
And
Oh,
you must be Finn Ulrich.
Ulster, but, you know.
Ulster. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ulster. He grabs a pen out and he like makes a little note. As Pepper didn't remember what your last name was.
It's fine.
That's fine. Hello. My name is Professor Locus Swifthoof. I am the head of the alchemy subsection of the science division. I've been working a lot with your talented young friend Irvin. And I have a mission for you all. Now, he looks over at Finn. You look a bit disheveled.
I was stabbed numerous times.
Oh, that looks uncomfortable.
Yeah?
Are
You
you...
ever
I
been
was stabbed
stabbed?
once.
You were stabbed... He looks back at his notes, but you weren't even on the last mission.
Oh, I was stabbed here.
Should we report this to security?
No. It was a spotting match,
no,
and
no.
it got a little out of hand.
Oh, okay. You were sparring with him. That's okay. That happens. Okay. So I have a mission for you guys if you're feeling up to it. No rush if you're not.
I would like to go as soon as humanly possible.
I like your enthusiasm. How about you, bandaged one?
I feel like if Eric's going, I'm gonna have to go. Because somebody's gotta look after him.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I'm glad you're working together as a team.
That's what my papa always used to say.
Your papa? That sounds fascinating. But enough about your father figures. I need you all to collect a sample of water.
Oh,
Just a sample of what? Like how much water? Are you talking like a liter, a small tiny
Oh,
vial?
hang on. He opens his lab coat and he like pulls out a rolled thing of parchment. He's like, "Oh, hang on. There's a little bit more specifics than that." And he like unrolls it and he looks. I need you all to go to a place called the Qarguya Paradise. And I need you to collect a sample from a specific pond there that seems to attract all of the local animals to continuously drink from it. Even if there's other, like, streams of water, this seems to attract them and maintain their focus. And we think on an alchemical level that could be very useful for developing lures or baits or perhaps even some loose, charming effects for beasts and such in the area.
Alright.
so it charms people.
Well, it specifically only seems to work on, like, animals.
Okay.
As far as we can tell from our initial recon, or reconnaissance, sorry, there is no civilization at all that we have spotted. No ruins, no nothing. Just a lush, dense forest.
Okay, what kind of animals are there?
Well, as we've noticed around, there are a fair amount of, like, tigers and lions, those such animals. We've seen a couple of the stranger variety. We've seen some things that seem to, like, move and shift and not stay in one place for very long. We've seen, like, some dogs that will, like, blink out and then blink back into existence somewhere else. It's a fascinating menagerie of animals that we would love to have you guys study the local wildlife as well as collect, again, a sample of that water, please.
Oh, so we're going to go kill the animals, bring them back here with water.
No. You do not
Nope.
need to interfere in the local ecosystem if you don't need to. Defend yourselves as needed, of course, but you do not need... We don't need any more samples of their. We know what most of those creatures are. They seem to just be either from other planes, which is a bit troubling and a weird concept to us, or that they're just local mutations that we have charted already.
All right.
Cool. Yep. Cool.
So head in, avoid the animals, find the water, head back.
We don't know how the animals would react to something that's not another animal coming onto the territory.
I mean,
That's one of the.
I'm part animal.
Could we dress up like
Fascinating.
animals?
You can certainly try that. I don't know how well that will work on an animal. You're more than welcome to try.
Can we put in a
I wanna be
requisition for a 2-part donkey costume?
I want to be the front.
That
Eric, you're the ass.
he looks down at his lower he looks down at his lower half and seems slightly perturbed by your idea, as he is in fact a centaur.
I do not mean offense. I'm just saying, we could hide as one because 4 legs, and we eat together. We would have 4 legs. I'm not sounding any better. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, it's so. I guess my real question there would be, you're gonna look like an animal, but are you gonna make sounds like an animal?
I could.
I can bark like a dog.
What's your best dog bark? I'm curious.
Woof.
Not great. Going to be honest.
Can I try it?
I can communicate with animals.
Oh, interesting. That.
No wonder you always understand me.
I don't. You are a strange enigma that I have been assigned to, and every day I question you.
I love you too.
You guys have a healthy bond.
So, what? Are there any dangers? I'm not the brightest bulb in the bunch, but usually there are some dangers when we go out to these things.
Well, again, it's quite a dense jungle. So, dense jungle things, plants, other animals on your way. We're not going to be able to drop you right next to the menagerie. Not a very long hike. It'll only be like half a mile. But again, that's dense jungle. So
That's a pretty far way. Half a mile.
So,
Alright.
we're the idea here is to try and like get you to like slowly approach and try and if you can't. I didn't know you could talk to animals. That's fascinating. If you try and like ingratiate yourselves or try and like slowly creep up, not be a sudden flash in the middle of their pond. They might not like that and might attack you. So, stealthily,
So become
slowly.
part of the pack.
Maybe.
Earn
Either
their
become part
trust.
of the pack or not be seen.
I don't think
Good.
Eric
Earn
here
their
is
trust?
very good at not being seen.
You look a little big to be stealthy, but hey, stranger things have happened.
He also announces his presence to every person we meet.
Oh, see
Oh, that reminds me. My name is Eric Steelguard.
No, I know your
and
name.
it's Steve.
I know your
I-
name.
Oh.
I remember I said hello to you and I used your full name.
He stares blankly at you.
Are you alright, sir? Do you want to finish anyways?
He does the whole bit. He does the whole thing.
And
And then he looks.
He's standing, he's nodding emphatically the entire time. He's genuinely enthralled.
And while Eric is giving his speech, Finn has pulled out like a book or something and is reading.
Yeah.
Eric seems very relieved when he gets to the end of it. He just goes, "Oh, thank you. I've been holding that in for a while."
Are we done?
Yep.
Alright, hold on, let me put my place. Bookmark back on the nightstand next to his chair.
For next time.
Yep.
So, yeah. Do you have any other questions?
Alright, so
Are there any?
you mentioned like dogs that can teleport. Are there anything else that, like, any other weird creatures we should know about? That way, in case, one of them pops behind us, I'm not gonna shoot it with a crossbow automatically.
So, on the larger variety, we've seen some, like, bulls that have, like, iron-looking, like, legs and, like,
Oh,
torso coverings. We're not... We have a vague idea of what they are, but we'd love for you to investigate that.
alright.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, we can certainly do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that.
We can do that.
The idea here is that you observe, report, get a sample of just study the local wildlife, animal life. Look for patterns. Look for anything that might tie them to this pond and what this pond might be doing.
Is there any information about... I've heard from my friends that sometimes there are, like, hallucinogenic plants, whatever that means. Are there any special spooky kind of plants we need to watch out for?
As we have not had anyone on the ground there yet, we can't really tell how any of the plants will react to people. We can tell you that the plants haven't reacted to arcane eyes, but that also doesn't mean that much because they're invisible arcane things.
That's fair.
I think that makes sense, yeah.
Have you mapped out any, like, paths through the area that you can supply us with?
Ooh, can we have a map? That's a good question.
Fuck. We could get you a loose map, yes, we could get that drawn up of just the general area and your path towards the menagerie. Sure.
That'd be useful. That way we can, if we know that there's a den somewhere, we can avoid it, and, I can do a little bit of tracking.
We haven't seen any, like, specific dens of creatures or such, but again, we weren't specifically on the look for that, and that's a little hard with an arcane eye. That really just gets, like, the general picture of an area. That doesn't let you get super specific.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can we drink the water? That's probably a good thing to ask before I start doing it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good general question, yeah.
I would be curious to know what would happen if you did.
I'm gonna drink the water.
Do let me know what happens.
I'm sure you'll hear about it.
Probably.
Yeah. Eric will do anything, in all honesty. If you give him enough of a reason, he'll do it.
Fascinating.
Pay me $2, I'll drink lots of water.
I will be your handler for this one. I'll be on the other end of the sending stones. If you think of anything or need anything in the field that I could readily supply, don't hesitate to ask.
Can I get 2 health potions?
Let me... Hold 1 second. And he, like, turns around and he clomps out of there. And you hear him clomp down the hallway, and you hear, like, some muttering. And he comes back in with 1 red vial. And he says, so we do have an extra just regular healing potion laying around. So you feel free. Finn, you look like you might need one.
Yep, nope, that's why I'm asking.
Okay. If inventory serves correct, Eric, you have one, so you're good to go.
Sure.
You do, I checked. So, yeah.
All right.
Prepare for tropical weather. Very balmy. Yeah, humid. We don't think it's going to rain, but we're not entirely sure. We haven't... The canopy is very, very thick, so there's cracks of sunlight that pop in, but it's... At certain places, it can actually get quite dark.
I have one more very important question.
What is that?
Can I ride you?
Make a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Hold on, let me get a D20 out. Hold on. D20.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
You're adding 2
Okay.
to this.
You're our most
All right,
charismatic
so-
boy.
That's gonna be a 5.
He looks at you, and again, Finn, you're the most insightful of the group. You see a twinge of... Oh, Jesus, did he really just fucking ask me that? And then he remembers who he's talking to, and he stops and he... No, you may not, Eric.
Oh.
That is, I will say, quite offensive. I am not a horse. I am a...
Well, that's good, because I don't know how to ride a horse.
I am a sentient... What was your steed, then?
I don't understand the question.
Okay.
We've asked and asked and asked, and nothing has come up out of it, so...
What do you know how to ride?
Not much.
Okay.
I can't swim, either. Not very well, at least.
Very well.
I'm also lactose intolerant.
Ooh.
And I'm not very good at getting stabbed. I don't like that very much.
Yeah, most people don't. Except for some really masochistic people. He claps his hands
Well,
together. Well, if you don't need anything else from me, I will head back to the lab. We'll get that map drawn up for you post-haste.
Eric, like, salutes ya.
He just, like, bows his head a little bit, and the mop of hair, like, flows in front of his face for a second before he brushes it behind his ears.
Alright.
Have a good day.
Bye.
And
That seems nice.
as he's turning around and walking away, hey, Eric, is your door open to your room? Would you leave it open?
I would.
You would.
If you're asking about the sword,
I am.
It is probably.
You would
like-
cuddle with it.
I was gonna say it's under the bed.
You really?
I was gonna say I'm keeping it under the bed because it's a rapier. It's pretty big.
It's pretty thin, though.
Yeah, but it's got a handle.
Yes.
So I would assume it's kind of.
You would keep... Okay, you know what?
I just put it under the bed.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna use this dice. I shit you not, that is a natural 20. So as he's walking away, he's just, like, casually examining your room. Not like your room, but, like, just the surroundings. He's just, like, taking it in as he walks away. And he stops, and he looks, like... Because your bed is in view of the door. And he stares for a second. And then he looks back at you. And then he looks under the bed. And then he looks at you. And he just walks over to your door, and he closes it. And he says... I would be a little bit better about, hiding that. Honestly, I don't...
bed?
The sword under your bed.
Oh, I'm holding that for a friend.
I've been there. I would just be a little bit better about hiding. And he looks at Finn, too. He's like, come on, man.
Look, we were rushing, I was losing a lot of blood, I just threw it in the room and it hit Eric, and I just told him, you know what, he can keep it as a keepsake from last mission.
He stabbed me.
Oh. Well, I'd say then you've earned it.
It was only a little prick in the ankle.
There's a joke there. And then he just walks out. He just walks
I like
out.
him. He's fun.
I really like him. Lacus is a fun man.
Alright, is there any last bit of info? We've got the info there are tigers and lions and pop pups and iron bulls and all sorts of stuff.
There's a whole bunch of animals there. There's a whole bunch of creatures there.
Okay.
It's very exciting.
Cool. I look forward to it.
Yeah. I'm excited for this one. Again, I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try and exhaust you to death. You
gotta find something else to fuck.
Yes, exactly. My objective for these is to try and kill you without combat. Every time.
Don't let me even swing a sword. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, drink the water.
Is Lake Mexico it'll give you dysentery?
I put it in the notes.
You're gonna... Please do.
Eric will drink the water right below my note that says tigers, lions, blink dogs, pop pups, and iron bulls.
Blink dogs, pop pups.
I like pop pups. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
it's gonna be a fun one.
Next week we'll go to the jungle.
Yeah.
We've got fun and games.
Fun and games. Look at us. A gaming stream.
Yeah.
Fun and games.
Yeah. Fun and gamer games.
Bye.
Bye.
What am I doing with my life?
Bye.